One. We're here now with University of Colorado Springs head women's basketball coach Shawn Nelson. Coach, just some thoughts about how your preseason went for you guys so far since October 15th.
Yeah, I think we've been working really hard. We have a lot of players back, and they're doing a lot of good things. We got stronger in the weight room. It takes a while to learn, a new system and those type of things. But we've been really working hard, and very excited to go play somebody beside ourselves.
And you mentioned that I asked Jeff Culver the same question. You had, kind of one scrimmage a couple weeks ago, a couple close practices, but not a true exhibition game where there's, it's live action, lots of whistles and the officials. How is that mentality going in, with a team that's going to be as tough as Lubbock will be on Friday?
Yeah, well, Lubbock is going to be very tough. They got picked to win the Heartland again, and they were 25-1 last year. So that'll give us a good gauge as to where we're at right away. But we had that scrimmage against Otero, and then we were lucky enough to go up and we got to play Wyoming, and that was a very good experience for us, and we got to see some things. And then we had 2 weeks off, and that's a hard time of the year to have 2 weeks off because everybody's so eager to play a game, and it's just hard to tell where you're at right now. But we're excited.
Looking a little bit, last year the team was ranked preseason #1 in the conference. This year it's third, but a lot of parity in the conference. There wasn't a clear-cut favorite. What's that kind of mentality going into it for the team, especially now we have a preseason player of the year, Nat Kirchhoff? What's kind of the feeling going into it, especially for these first couple non-conference weekends?
I think everybody knows what our expectation is and what our goal is. We talked about that very briefly at the beginning of the year. But we want to approach it differently, where we want to approach just getting better each day. And if we get better at something each day, then the big picture is going to take care of itself. If we talk about, we have to win every game, and we have to, we're trying to win 2 games this weekend, and we got to win our conference game. If you can just put too much clutter in your head, and we're just going to focus on getting better at something each day. And with the exception of 1 or 2 days this preseason, I can honestly say we got better at something every day, and I think that's how you have to approach it. You got to segment it instead of look at that big picture right away. If you look at that big picture, it just gets way too overwhelming. And so the only thing that we're worried about right now is tomorrow at 4 when we get to play Lubbock, and then when that game's over, then we'll move on.
I don't want to have you give away too much of your pregame plan, but what are some of the things that you're going to be working on to hopefully get a win against Lubbock and a win against Eastern on Saturday?
Well, Lubbock, first of all, I haven't even watched Eastern New Mexico yet, but Lubbock, they get up and down the floor like crazy. They try to turn you over. They play a ton of 2-3 zone. They do a little zone press. They'll play man, but from what we've seen over the last 2 years, and when I watched them play when they were in the NAI, they like to change up defenses. They like to zone. They're typically big. They have shooters. You don't go 25-1 if you're not a complete basketball team. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to have to be very solid. We're going to have to be solid in what we're doing and make the best out of the situation.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
All right. Thank you.